Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. In this tutorial, we're going to see how we can run mediation and moderation tests on SPSS and especially on SPSS AMOS. So make sure that the IBM SPSS AMOS is installed so that we can take this data here and then we can find IBM SPSS AMOS here. But before going to IBM SPSS AMOS, we need to run some tests with regard to the independent variable and the dependent variable. So the first test is the alpha reliability. So we go to analyze, then scale, then reliability. Then we look at the items, let's say for independent variables, like 11 items, put them here, IV1, and then if we go to statistics, we can choose scale if item deleted and some other elements like means, etc. just to see. Click OK, and here we go. So you can see the Cronbach alpha reliability here is 0.67, which is low, meaning that we need to improve it. So here we can see we can improve it by removing this item number 2. So simply we can go here and improve it, removing item 2. And then the Cronbach alpha reliability here has been improved to 0.727, which is good. So it's above the threshold, which is 0.7, more than 70%. So this is good. So we have 10 items, and I make sure that I removed item 2. So after that, I need to do the composite score calculation. Go to transform, compute variable, IV1 composite score, and then I put the items together, like we have this one, then this one I said I removed it, then number 3, then comma, number 4, comma, number 5, comma, number 6, comma, number 7, okay, comma, then number 8, then number 9, then number 10, and then number 11. So the ones that have the R, they are reverse coded. So from 1 to 5, they will become 5 to 1. So these are all the items for the first composite score IV. So I click OK. So here it says an expression contains a misplaced comma. Okay, so there is an error here. Plus I need to put a mean here, score, and make sure that there is no misplaced comma in the equation. So it seems there is no misplaced comma. I will click OK, and then this has been calculated, as you can see in the log. I can do the same for the other scale because we need to test each scale separately, not all together. So I will do the same for the dv, meaning the dependent variable. Let's say this one, dv1 to dv3, and click OK. So the dv1 has the good Cronbach alpha reliability of 86%, which is good. So what I can do the compute variable, and I do the same. So basically I can change this equation with, instead of dv, I would put dv, and then I do the same for this one. So dv1, comma, dv2, comma, dv3, comma, and then close the parentheses. Click OK. So this variable has been created. Usually it's created in the variable view at the end. You can see them here. So I need to do this for the mediator and moderator as well. So in case I have a moderator and mediator, I need to do the same. So but before that, let me do the Cronbach alpha reliability again, and then check. Let's say this dw is the moderator because the moderator is referred to as w. Say w, this is moderator. See how its Cronbach alpha reliability is. It's 90%, which is perfect. So what I can do is simply compute the mean score or of the moderator. So w, and then I will go here to the dw and then remove these ones. So I will put item by item. Okay, so after doing this, I will click OK. Now the DW has been created. So this is like the moderator. And in case we have a mediator, we need to do the same. Let's say dv we have, let's say the self-efficacy is the mediator. Okay, so what we can do, analyze, scale, reliability, and see self-efficacy construct. Okay, this one. This is the mediator. Okay, M. Click OK. So 935, which is good. So the scale here is reliable. So then compute the reliability for self-efficacy as a mediator. What I can do is just put each one here separately. Number 6, number 7, and then click OK. So this is the mediator. So now we have all the variables at the end. So in case we have a moderator, we should be careful on AMOS because we need to test the interaction effect between the moderator and the independent variable or variables. So to test the interaction effect, we go to transform, compute variable, and I will put W interaction. In the interaction effect, here I will open the parenthesis and I will choose the IV times the what? The W, which is the moderator, and then click OK. So this is the interaction term, which is the moderator. So this is the W, this is the M, this is the W again without interaction. This is the main that we need to put interaction. So this is the IV, and this is the DV, all right? The independent variable or X variable, and the dependent variable or the Y variable or the outcome variable. So once I did all these transformations, I can run what we call descriptive statistics and correlation. So go to analyze, then correlate, then bivariate. Then let me choose these variables from IV to this one. Let's say even the interaction here, and choose here the means and standard deviation. Click continue, click OK. So they all have a high mean score, W2427, and this one has a 20. So this is like the main score for the variables, and these are all correlated positively, as you can see, which is good. Anyways, now we can go to AMOS. We can go to analyze, then IBM SPSS AMOS. So here I click the data and go to the variables that I computed. So this is called path analysis. So I do the DV. So I do the IV, which is here, then the DV, which is here, then the W or interaction, but with the interaction effect, which is here, then the mediator, which is here. Then I will need to draw the paths between the variables. So for the mediator, I will do something like this, something like this, something like this. And then for the moderator with the interaction, I will simply draw a line here, and I will take this to fix these formalities. Go to analyze, calculate estimates, and then I just calculate that. So it says that the file is in the directory program, etc. does not have permission. This is a common issue. I will show you the solution for that. But for the analysis properties, we can here adjust the analysis. We want for the output to have the standardized estimates, the R-square, and the modification. We don't need modification fit indices because this is not a measurement model that we focus on the let's say reliability and validity, but like in Cronbach alpha, convergent, discriminant, validity, etc. But we focus here on the path because remember we already tested the reliability in SPSS. So here we try to focus on the paths or the structural hypothesis here. So we want to choose direct, indirect, total effects since we have mediator, moderator. We want to see whether there are like partial or full mediations. And then I think these are all the major elements we need to see. So what I can do, first I need to save this in the desktop. or anywhere on my laptop. Let me save it here. Let's say AMOS. So once it's saved, I can simply see if I can run it, because sometimes I can't. Okay, yeah. So there is an error here. It says like I need to put an error term. So for the endogenous variables, I need to put an error term for them like this, and go to plugins and name unobserved variables, and then calculate estimates. Okay, let's do the interaction. So an error occurred. All right. So this is the problem with AMOS. It's not straightforward like Smart PLS, but anyways, it can do. So here there is an error that we need to fix with regard to the analysis. Can move this like this. Because I don't want this to be a mediator. If it is a normally it's like this. We have IV and interaction. It should be like this. We can draw covariance between them, but this approach is not always practical for the analysis. So for the problem solving here, usually we have these problems when we are doing data analysis, especially on AMOS, because there are some issues with regard to the mediator, moderator, etc. Sometimes it's run, sometimes it's not. There is a way to save it, close it, and then open it. Let me close as well this one, close this one, and then rerun the model. See if I can fetch the data. If I cannot, I can just download it back here, or rather upload it, then analyze, calculate estimates. Yeah, okay, let me get the file. Okay, so let me upload this data here. An error occurred where attempted to fit the model. In order to analyze data with missing observations, you must explicitly estimate means and intercepts. In AMOS graphics, place a check mark next to estimate means and intercepts in the analysis properties. Okay, so for the properties, now we make sure that there is a problem with the properties. Here I choose the estimate means and intercepts, and then click analyze, calculate estimates, and let's see what we'll have. Boom, so we solved the issue. We can see the R squares, and we can see the coefficient here and here. So this is the way we can take this model. We can copy it from here, copy path diagram, paste it to Microsoft Office Word. We can also view text for VMS output, and here we have the estimates. You can see this one here is statistically significant, this one here is statistically significant, whereas the others are not statistically significant. So there is this 4% effect, and here there is a 57% effect. So these are all the ones that we have. So anyways, this is the main analysis that we have for now. Yeah, so we can see model fit and see the chi-square here, if it is statistically significant, the goodness of fit measures here. So we will need to improve the model, or just report these model fit indices like root mean, square, error of approximation, etc. as they are. Or we can simply try to improve them via improving the reliability and validity. But this is another common issue because sometimes it's very difficult to improve them. So here you need to go back to your theory, etc. Check the data if there are some outliers, if there are some missing values. So these are all affecting the data and model fit. If you have questions or remarks, do not hesitate to post them below, and see you soon. Bye for now.